At the end of the 2nd century, the Han Dynasty formed...
So you say you are a descendant of the king of Zhongshan? And yet without someone who can verify your bloodline. Well...
You are correct. Right now, I have no great quality or strength by which I can prove my worth. However, the land is in need, and my love for the people will not allow me to ignore that need. I ask you, may I join? There is a strength that resides not in a man's arm. We must overcome the chaos within our land.
All right, I get your point. I'm going to place you in command of one of the volunteer units.
I thank you for your generosity. I shall do all in my power to repay your trust.
Look over there, see? You've got a full complement of men now. Zhang Jiao must be punished for causing this rebellion. One force go east, the other west. We will catch the enemy between us.
So, you are next. I'll crush you.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail. The enemy is weakened by every base we take. Virtue shall fail.
Excellent. I need to score more victories as well.
The bridge is down. Now, all forces advance over the bridge.
I have come for your head.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail. Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
The great sage, Master Zhang Jiao himself!
Forward! The time has come for us to build a new world!
Foul spawn shall fall before the splendor of our power.
make me laugh.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Now that's how it's done. You inspire us all.
The enemy is weakened by every base we take.
Let's go. We must be the tip of the spear that pierces the enemy's lines.
You've got skills. You could fit in with me, and I can admire that.
We can advance through this trickery. All of these tricks have a source. There should be some kind of vault in their base. Destroy it.
Get out of my way. Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Fight me now, for glory!
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Great job. Now it's my turn.
The enemy is weakened by every base we take.
You fools! Your time is finished. You see before you the new age of the yellow turbans.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Do not falter. It is merely an illusion. If you cut down the caster, it will all fade.
Get out of my way. Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Now that's how it's done. You inspire us all.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail. Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
The people have shown their support for the new age. We shall not fall to the dregs of a dying empire.
You think to win alone? Learn how wrong you truly are.
Get out of my way. Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail. Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail. Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail. Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
There is no place for you in the new world. May these flames burn you to the ground.
The enemy is weakened by every base we take.
They think to stop our progress with fire? Find out where the flames are coming from and stop them.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
This doesn't look good.
The enemy is weakened by every base we take.
Are you showing off? Well, I'm gonna have to keep up then.
All right, we have stopped all their so-called magic. Only their leader Zhang Zhao is left. Troops, forward!
We don't have time to rest. We have more enemies we need to beat. You came to help me out. Thanks. I have come for your head.
Your death shall further the
Get out of my
cause
way.
of the Yellow Turbans!
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail. Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail. The enemy is weakened by every base we take. Here I go.
That's how it's done. You inspire us all.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
The land fails, and the new
Here
age
I go.
is still so far away.
The Yellow Turbans' rebellion has been quelled. You have all fought well. Victory is ours.
This victory is thanks to everybody's efforts.
All right, we finished off this group pretty quickly. Let's go back and have a drink.
Good idea. We will drink a toast to our victory here today. And we'll drink to the future as well.
Master Guan Yu and Master Zhang Fei, I have been blessed to meet such good people. So far, I've been extremely fortunate. Master Guan Yu carries himself with a nobility of character that is almost regal. And although Master Zhang Fei lacks in social graces, he is a good man, and his strength in battle matches that of Master Guan Yu. But what of me? I know there is a way to achieve my purpose and my dream. But how can I when I rely on the strength of others?
Hey, are you gonna stand around here all day? Let's get going.
I must grow in strength to fulfill my dream of peace. That is how to save the world from chaos.
After the Yellow Turban Rebellion was quelled, came to the court, and specifically Liu Bei, who hoped to revive the nation.
Tell me, are you acquainted with a man by the name of Yuan Shu?
Yes, by name. Though I never actually met him. At the battle against Dong Zhuo, I think I saw him at a distance.
Truly. Some rumors have come to my ears, saying he has possession of the Imperial Seal. I hope that he has no plans to do anything disloyal with it.
Master Cao Cao, could you lend, for a short time, a few of your horsemen to me?
So, you require horsemen, eh? I would not refuse you, not when you need my aid. There is a condition, of course. For a time, you must leave the man you depend on so much, Guan Yu.
What's that? Guan Yu?
I understand. Master Cao Cao, my brother asks that you aid his cause. He will require some of your men.
Brother!
There is no need to be concerned. All I ask is that you continue on your path.
Your self-proclaimed title mocks the glory of the Han. I shall be the one to mete out the Emperor's justice. The enemy is weakened by every base we take.
Yuan Shu is a tyrant. He takes everything we can grow. Please, save us from him.
Yuan Shu, you dare to abuse the people under your care? That cannot be allowed. I shall call down the justice of the Han upon your head.
You have come too far. I cannot lose to an idiot like you.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail. Get out of my way. Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail. The enemy is weakened by every base we take.
Received word from our scouts. An unknown force is approaching.
Who are you? I received these from Yuan Shu. You cannot have them.
support the new emperor. As a token of my loyalty, I propose taking Master Liu's head.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Your Highness, are you okay? Allow me to drive off your enemies.
The enemy is weakened by every base we take.
Amazing! We will have to display our strength as well.
We've received a report from the scouts. Another unknown force is approaching.
More enemy reinforcements? Things will become difficult if their numbers increase much more.
Forward! Take no prisoners!
We are in a most difficult spot.
You believe your wits are a match for mine?
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Ah, the glorious morning of a new age. I will wield my sword for your Imperial Highness.
Get out of my way.
This is getting me nowhere. Come on out, I'll face you all at once.
Yuan Shu, you dare to use the Imperial Seal to declare yourself Emperor? Prepare to pay the price for your deceit.
I am looking for Liu Bei, the former prefect of Shu. The Kingdom of Wu wishes to assist him.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Incredible! I'm gonna have to work harder.
The situation is dire.
So, you are next. I'll crush you.
That was close. Thank you for aiding us.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Our target is the enemy base. Taking it will deflate their morale.
I have come for your head.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail. Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Your prowess is undeniable. Simply remarkable.
Master Sun Ce, what an amazing display of skill. Come, we cannot allow them to outshine us.
That man over there. You say his name is Liu Bei? I'd like to meet him.
You dare to profane the land of the new emperor? Your Highness, allow me to deal with these miscreants.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail. Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail. Get out of my way. Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Amazing! We will have to display our strength as well.
The enemy is weakened by every base we take.
Fight me now, for glory!
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Well done. You had no need of my aid.
Men, we must hold
It's do or die! The situation is dire.
The enemy is very strong. We are being forced back.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail. The enemy is weakened by every base we take.
Amazing! We will have to display our strength as well. Forward! Take no prisoners!
Fight me now, for glory!
Thank you for your help. We barely made it through.
Get out of my
You
way!
believe your wits are a match for mine?
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
A true warrior indeed! You will carry our honor across the land!
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail. Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail. Get out of my way!
I am the Emperor. I am the land itself. You have threatened me, you landless peasant.
Yuan Shu, your crimes are unforgivable. You will pay for them with your life. Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Amazing! We will have to display our strength as well.
Here I go. The enemy is weakened by every base we take.
It's time to attack. The enemy doesn't stand a chance against us.
Get out of my way. Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail. I have punished the traitor Yuan Shu. I thank you all for your aid. This victory is thanks to everybody's efforts.